Well, would you look at that? The video is here, and it's a lot sooner than originally expected. I was expecting to record this in late April or early May, but it's actually late January. Yeah. This is not going to be a super long video, like detailing every little thing like I did the last time. This is mostly just going to be showing like the changes that have happened since the last time I did this, if that makes sense. So anyway, let's move to first change. I've got that little guy there now. I don't remember if he was in the last video or not. If he wasn't, here he is now. Big Boy Cinema Roll. I think I got him on Amazon. I think he was like 30 bucks. Pretty cool. Most of this stuff's the same, except I have this now, which it's actually off, but it's like a little display that I can put stuff on. Here, let me turn it on real quick. Yeah, I think I can just unplug it and plug it back in, and that'll turn it on. Or maybe not. Okay, give me a second. Okay, it took me a minute, but here it is. I have it on this little display right now. Looks pretty cool. I got this for Christmas from my aunt and my cousin, so thanks to them for that. This is just a water bottle that I got from my Frisbee club, because I'm in a Frisbee club at school. Here's another change. Here's the 3DS. But here's another change. I am no longer using the Galaxy S9. I'm now using this. And there's a loud vacuum outside. That's lovely. This is a Motorola Moto G Play 2024. I got it around like early December, and like I just said, it replaces the Galaxy S9 because it ran like garbage. Yeah. Go over here, you'll see a package down there that I might have to return. So just leaving it down there. This is a bag, and that's actually holding the item that I've been going on about for like a month, and you'll get to see what that item is here shortly. But that's the bag it came in. I can flip it over. It's okay. I can't really get it out, but it says make ship on it because that's where I got it from. This is just boxes, nothing special. That's a receipt, which we're not going to worry about. Most of this stuff is the same. This is just the same pile of garbage. I was going to showcase the Cinema Roll hoodie, but it actually needs to be washed, so that will not be showcased in this video. Over here, though, I have this little drawing that my friend made. Looks pretty cool. It's Lucario, one of my favorite Pokemons. Y'all should totally check out his channel. It's in the description. He doesn't have anything on there, but sub to him anyway because he's epic. Okay, and I'm gonna move over here, and you'll see that the 12-262 is moved because those may remember that it used to be over where the display is now. Well, because the display exists, I moved it over here. And that's just deodorant. Picture of my cat, picture of my other cat, big blue bottle. And you kind of saw the item for a second. A little bit. You know what? Why don't I just show it now that I'm already over here? So what's the item? This is it right here. This is what was originally supposed to come around mid-April, and it came now. This little guy right here. It's as you can see, I don't have a flashlight toggle because it's an iPhone. I got a Whiffer plushie. Very cool. As you can see, only 2.5K of these little idiots were made. Very cool. I think he was like 30 bucks. Or no, it was 27 because it was 10% off when I bought it. So, yeah, it's pretty epic. Most people probably don't even know who this dude is, but I'll link his website in the description. You can figure out who the man is yourself. This is just a battery for my tracker that's on my keys. Nothing important. These are just USB drives, and that's a Bluetooth dongle. This is mostly the same. There has been a change to the PC. As you can see, there's a green thing right there and a cable. So you might be wondering what's going on with this computer. Well, it's had some upgrades since the last time. I actually upgraded the CPU, the GPU, which is that, and the power supply. And all the old parts are in this box right here. So we've got the old GPU. This is a GTX 1050 Ti. This is the old power supply, which was 180 watts. And then this is the old CPU. It's a Core i5 6600. That's good. Put this back. So what do I have in it now? So for CPU, which I know I'm pointing at the fan because you can't see the CPU, but the CPU is behind the fan. I have a Core i7 7700 now. It's slightly faster than the 6600, and it has, like, I think it has 8 threads instead of 4, but it's still only 4 cores, which is fine. It's got more threads, so that's really neat. And it can go up to, I think, 4.20 gigahertz. It's pretty sick. And then I got the GPU. This is a GTX 1080. It's got 8 gigs of VRAM compared to the 1050 Ti, which only has 4 gigs. And yeah, games run a lot smoother now. And then there's the 8-pin connector. And then underneath it is the new power supply. This one is actually 500 watts. I had to upgrade the power supply because this GPU requires external power, which this 180 watt power supply cannot provide because it wasn't meant to provide external power for GPUs. But that 500 watt one can. That's why it has these cables. It has 2 8-pins on it. Well, it's really a 6-pin and a 2-pin that are connected to each other that can make an 8-pin. I'm only using one of the 8 pins though, because I don't need this other one. And then there's this 4-pin, which isn't being used either. So I got this 8-pin for the GPU, and then there's a 6-pin right here for the motherboard. And then over here somewhere, right here, there's a 4-pin for the CPU. So it's pretty cool. I got a new USB hub, which it's not plugged in right now, but I had to get a new USB hub because the one that I was using screwed up. So I got a new one, and it's almost the same as the old one. That's pretty cool. Over here, the desk has changed. Here, just turn this on. And there's a microphone, which has not changed. Go ahead and turn these on. I don't know what they're carrying on about. I think they're carrying on about my cat. The keyboard has changed. The last keyboard I had was a Logitech G915 TKL. This is the regular G915. Not only is it bigger, it also has different switches. This one has white switches. The TKL had brown switches. And I got a new mouse. This is a Logitech G305, which is replacing this one right here, this on mouse. So yeah. The only thing that may seem like a downgrade from this mouse is this mouse has a rechargeable battery, and this one doesn't, which is fine. Which actually, funny little backstory about this mouse is that I was supposed to get it around like early January. But UPS actually lost this thing while it was in transit. So I contacted the seller and he sent me another one, which is that one over here. Or over there, rather. And right as this one was getting ready to come to my house, UPS found this one. So I contacted the seller. I asked him if he wants me to return that or not. I don't know what he wants right now because he hasn't responded to me. So yeah, Google Nest Hub is still here. Here's this. It's a mug, a little Cinnamoroll mug. It's pretty cool. I don't mind the little writing on my hand. Then we got, I don't know if these were in the last video, but that's a Cinnamoroll plush my friend got me for my birthday. And then that's one I got on eBay for 15 bucks. So yeah. The desk hasn't really changed much other than the keyboard and the mouse. Like, the mouse pad's the same. I don't know what this is over here. Microphone's the same. Monitors are the same. Well, this one might not be. This one actually might not be because this is an Arctic Pro. And then that's an Acer monitor. I don't remember if I featured this stuff in the last video or not. If I did, then I apologize for mentioning it twice. If I didn't mention it in the last video and I just thought I did, well, then apologies again. So, yeah, over here, look at this thing. I got a Wii U now. Here's the gamepad. The console's down here on top of my Xbox 360. This Wii U I bought off my friend for like 85 bucks because he knew that I wanted a Wii U and he didn't really want his. So he asked me, hey, do you want to buy mine off me? And I said, hell yeah. And that's what I ended up doing. It's got Wii Remote in front of it and all this other stuff. TV, sensor bar for the Wii Remote. So yeah, not much has changed. There's my cat who's peacefully sleeping. So yeah, not much has changed since the first video. It's mostly just some like small changes. Oh, and then there's that guy. He was from Amazon. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. I kind of forgot what I've mentioned, what I haven't mentioned. The one thing that I know I haven't mentioned was that guy right there. I know I didn't mention him. Yeah, he's goofy. So, yeah, that's the end. Okay, goodbye.